The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Welcome to episode 101 of the Daily Mother Swole. Making gains, taking names. The gains are just falling from the tree, and I hit every branch on the way down of the Swole Great Oak. And I hope you all have the same feeling today. It is Monday, but it is really just another day for you to make some progress. So a couple things, whether you have been working out for a while, whether you're just new to the fitness scene. I don't like the word Monday. I think it has way too many connotations with media and with just the work schedule. Monday has a bad connotation because people are doing what they don't like to do in their life. So Monday is like oh my God, Monday, I got to do it again. Monday's a great thing. Monday's a great day because it's another day that you're fucking alive. So you got to get used to it and you better start liking it. I prefer, when talking about, I know people usually schedule their stuff around Monday or, I do this body part on Tuesday, do this body part on Wednesday, because it's one way that, people have access, people have access to calendars, and you're used to using a calendar, you're used to these days being, in this order, and okay, well, I do certain things on Thursday, so I'll do this body part on Thursday, or I won't work out on Friday because I have to do this job or drive the kids to school here and whatever. The whole calendar thing is just, it's like a prison. It's a prison for you how to think of your life. It's like little boxes and it's all organized on a piece of paper. Your life isn't a box and your life isn't a piece of paper. So fuck your calendar. When you do workouts, try numbering your workouts. Don't worry about what day it is. Don't worry about day it is. First off, you should be able to have the option or try to be able to get to the gym or do some kind of fitness every day of the week. So think of your workouts like, okay, on day 1, I'm doing this. On day 2, I'm doing this. On day 3, maybe through 4 or 5. And then after that, you start over. And then day 1, you're doing chest. If chest lands on Saturday, if it lands on Friday, it doesn't matter. Just do it as a part of your cycle. Think of your days as 1 through 5 or 6 or 4, whatever your split is in terms of fitness. And take that mentality over just using the days of the week. Another thing is, like, let's say you have legs on Wednesday and something happens on Wednesday, you're not able to make it to the gym. All of a sudden, it's kind of like mentally you missed Wednesday. It's like, I lost out on Wednesday. I missed my leg day. If it was day 3, you just do day 3 on day 4, or day 3 again on Wednesday, you just kind of shift it over one. It's just a different mental approach. You don't feel like you missed an actual day. You just kind of adjust. I don't know. It's just my thought, because just Monday has such bad connotations. And I think human beings, and I think our society, we don't realize sometimes how much of an impact, how much of a meaning we put behind simple words. We just say them, we're used to saying them, but this huge negative connotation still lingers. It still hangs over our head like a dark cloud. I don't think we realize all the time how much of an impact that makes on our psyche and our mental state when we say the word Monday. There's just such a bad connotation in general about it. So let's talk about supersets. Let's talk about getting those gains. Let's talk about making them more effective. Supersets are great. And in terms of, yes, I am Thor. I still have Mjolnir here. I'm getting asked. I get asked if I'm Thor all the time anyway. So this is not like a rare occasion. I get asked Thor probably 3 or 4 times a day in real life, and I don't really go that many places. So supersets, and I'm not going to get into the difference between supersets and compound sets, but right now, let's talk about the vernacular, the common gym term. Supersets, doing one exercise after the other with minimal to no rest between. Supersets are great because they save time. They save time because you're not resting, you're working one body part while the other one is resting. Now, your systemic ATP, your energy sources that your body utilizes for energy, are going to be more depleted. However, the localized ATP and the localized glycogen and glucose is still available in those opposing muscles. Plus, you're flushing blood to that same region. For example, biceps and triceps, chest and back, and quads and hamstrings and glutes. If you're doing one after the other, let's say you're doing extensions or lunges and you're doing stiff legs and you're going back and forth squats, stiff legs, or anything along those lines, or hip bridges and leg press, whatever you choose to do for legs, whatever you choose to do for upper body curls and extensions. If you watch my workout videos I post on on YouTube or you watch them live on Periscope, you know I do a lot of supersets for arms. I love biceps and triceps. I do enjoy actually chest and back. I just don't do it together often. And one of the reasons is because I like the time. I like the feeling of the pump. I like that cushion. I like that feeling of just blown up in that area. Because when you exercise, the sympathetic nervous system turns on and your body starts pumping blood to the muscles. Your body starts pumping blood to all the muscles, but mostly the ones that you're exercising. So if you're working your arms, your body will start pumping blood to your arms for oxygen, for nutrients, to clear out blood, acidity in the muscle tissue, breakdowns and byproducts of muscle contractions, to provide more creatine phosphate for, to replenish ATP. So your body is shifting nutrients around and is doing a number of other things that we're not going to get into, but your body flushes blood to the area. We know that's called the pump. I like that feeling. Most people like that feeling. That's what you really kind of go for in the gym when you're training. That's the holy grail. That's what feels good. That's what you want to get when you're training. That's a great sign that you are doing something right, that you're stimulating your muscle fibers, that you're telling your body to send a lot of information, a lot of stuff to that area. And your strength increases because you get that tightness, that support around the joint, and that fullness, that transient hypertrophy, which generally a lot of times leads towards chronic hypertrophy. That's one of the signs. Doesn't mean you have to get a pump every time, but if you're doing good workouts, you're going to get a pump. You're going to get that blown up feeling. Go around. Now, when you are doing supersets, you get that feeling times two. You get that whole feeling in your upper body. Remember, if your body's pumping blood to your biceps, it's right next to your triceps. You go back and forth, you just get that full feeling. It's easier for your body to do those two body parts than do, let's say, shoulders and calves, shoulders and calves, shoulders and calves. Doing that, upper lower, that peripheral heart action type activity is more strenuous on the heart, and it's hard to pump each body group. It doesn't mean it's a bad style of training. It's just a little bit different. It's still a type of a superset, but it's a little bit different of a superset. So when you're doing two biceps or two muscle groups that are close to each other, if you haven't tried that, that's my point. If you haven't tried that, you need to try that. You need to get into that. You need to attempt at least doing a bicep tricep workout back to back, because it's just very, very effective. It's a great feeling, and it's a great way to get more than one body part done in a shorter period of time. You just go back and forth pretty much. Biceps, triceps, short rest. Biceps, triceps, short rest. Biceps, triceps, short rest. Or chest, back, short rest. Chest, back, short rest. And those are larger muscle groups, but some of you might not be able to make it to the gym 6-7 times a week. Can you superset exercises? Yeah. That's generally what a technical superset is, doing two exercises for the same body part back to back. So you could too, but don't forget, like if you're doing, for example, let's say you're doing chest press and then you're doing a chest fly right after, your chest muscles are already going to be fatigued from doing the chest press. So your chest fly, it's going to be more of an endurance workout. It's not so much a hypertrophy workout, or it's a drop set, because you're doing one exercise after the other and your ATP stores, your energy stores haven't really repaired yet. So the overload is a little bit different. It's kind of like doing a lighter weight over a longer period of time. So, it's like a drop set. It's not a bad thing to do. It's just different. I would recommend you try it. I wouldn't necessarily try it all the time. I wouldn't do it every set. Do superset for chest, because then you're doing like pretty much sets where you're doing 15, 20, 25 reps. Not the best in general. Like I said, in general, because everyone's different. Some people might react really great to it. So it depends on the person. But supersets are a great way to save time. It's a great feeling. It's a great way to keep strength while doing a lot more work. So if you're limited in time, are you limited in time in a specific workout, like on that day? Or if you're limited in time in terms of the general weekly schedule, where you can't make it to the gym that often. You can only go to the gym twice a week or 3 times a week just because of schedule, family obligations and whatnot. I get it, but still no excuse. You could still do stuff at home, but maybe you can't. You just can't make it. You just can't make it to the gym where you do your normal routine. That's my point. Yeah, I'm actually thinking today. I usually like doing legs on Monday because most people don't do legs on Monday, and it's just against what the mentality is. I took 2 days off because I felt like it. My arms are still really sore. I really jacked myself up this week, like in a good way, and I think I might just hit some legs again. Keep going light. Keep going hard. Keep the leg train going, and then I might do some chest and back. I might do a chest and back workout, not just to mix up for Periscope too, but for mix up for myself. So there will be some new exercise videos. There's always exercise videos. There's going to be a new Swole motion. There's going to be a compilation video of my 100 episodes. A lot of stuff coming out today. Just posted a raw video before I came online here. So a lot of great stuff. If you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, go to youtube.com/Swolenormous. Again, YouTube channel /Swolenormous. youtube.com/Swolenormous. I got a lot of great stuff on there. I have Eli has been doing a lot of trending news. If you haven't seen any of those Eli videos, they're freaking hysterical. He's been following the Olympics and kind of doing like a Bob Costas Olympic coverage in a sense. He's going absolutely ape with those videos. So he's getting a lot of he's got a lot of bad feedback because you know how Eli is pretty rough around the edges. But also my vlog series, Swole Motion, the Daily Swoles, all these are online. And they're also in podcast form. If you haven't checked this out on podcast, you can check it out on SoundCloud and iTunes. And also got my driving while gainings, all the exercise videos, a lot of stuff on my YouTube channel. So definitely worth a look-see. I'll say for a couple minutes after, remember, premium members, we have our accountability meeting at 1 p.m. So be there, be square. It'll be on private scope and also Facebook Live for the private group for premium members only. So thank you so much. Stick around for a few minutes. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 101 of The Daily Mother Swole. I will see you all tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern Time on the Tuesday. Peace out. Enjoy your day. Get absolutely fucking huge.